Hey Leos, welcome back to Love Evolution. This is Stella and I am here for your July reading. I will be using the same spread as last time. I am using the same table, but I promise I will be more cognizant of how I lay the cards down and hopefully eliminate those extra noises. I appreciate all your feedback. Little announcement for those of you who utilized my offer of a free reading in June. For those of you who have not yet received your readings, first of all, thank you so much for reaching out. Honestly and truly, this is part of my calling, and I'm so happy to be able to, offer this gift to you guys. And it's also really helping me to work out the bugs, any bugs and kind of delays, and just the feedback that I get from you guys is really helpful to me moving forward. So I am, extremely appreciative of that. I also want to thank you for your understanding and patience. I received many more requests than I expected or anticipated in the beginning. I'm thrilled about this. However, it's taking me a little bit longer to get them all done, and I did want to get these general readings up in July for everybody so that they can, have them at the beginning of the month. We're all ready. Today is July 1st. Again, I just thank you for your patience. I did send an email out to everybody who is still waiting to receive their reading. And yeah, I hope to have them done in the first week of July. So I appreciate your understanding and your patience. For those of you that are new, welcome. I'm so excited and honored to be able to offer these readings to you guys. This is part of my purpose and my higher calling, to be able to channel these readings, and I'm just so honored to be able to do so. So if you are new, all my readings are channeled through the intention of your highest good. Okay, so the intention behind these readings is, what do you need to know? What messages do you need to be aware of? What energies is Spirit wanting you to be cognizant of for this time period, so that you can make the choices that are most aligned with your highest good, okay? And everybody's highest good is different, right? Your talents and your skills, and also just, when you think about something and it lights you up, that's a big signpost from the universe that it's something that you're meant to do. So all of that, as well as, the challenges in your life, they all point to what your unique purpose is. And I really truly believe that the more of us that are empowered to live our purpose, the better the energy in the world, and the better it is for everybody. Okay, so that's the intention with my readings, is to provide and encourage more love, less fear, okay, and give you the messages that you need to know for your highest good. I think that's about it. At the end, I will do a little announcement of where you can find me on Instagram and all that. But anyways, so for the main reading, I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer deck here. When we get to your question and answer, I will pull from the Chrysalis Tarot here. I've got the my little pocket Rider-Waite, which I will use for clarity. This deck is really great because it shows, as well as the Morgan Greer, anything based off the traditional Rider-Waite. It really shows all of the energies, including the not so positive ones. So it's great for really honing in on what's going on. And then at the end, I will pull an Archangel Oracle card for you. Okay, your Archangel guidance for the month, and then also a power animal. So we'll get to that at the end. I think that's it. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Leo, 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 my lions, fire season. We're in the middle of summer, hot fire dog days of summer. When I was tuning into your energy, and I also, one of the people who's reached out to me for their readings, I had to reschedule with her, and I was really disappointed and really upset about it because, you know, as I said, I'm so honored to be able to, you know, do this, and she's one of the people that, you know, reached out to collaborate with me in this way. So I was really disappointed, but the email I received back from her was so heartwarming. As soon as I read it, you know, it was so much understanding, and the phrase, the kind of compassion, okay, that makes people do the right thing. So whatever that means to you, okay, the kind of compassion that makes people do the right thing. So that's like when a child makes a mistake over and over and over again, and you know that they need to, you know, learn how to do this the right way, but you also know it's no good, you know, yelling at them or chastising them or making them feel bad, you know. And so with compassion, or like the example of like a criminal, okay, and he goes before the judge and he's done something terrible, and the judge gives him mercy, okay. So what is mercy? Mercy is compassion, divine love, okay, that makes people, inspires people to do the right thing, okay. Something so compassionate that that person is compelled, they are overwhelmed by the goodness and the love behind the mercy that's being shown to them, okay, or the compassion that's being shown to them, that they are compelled to do the right thing. So whatever that means to you, perhaps more compassion towards yourself this month, Leo, or perhaps somebody in your midst is needing that sort of compassion, okay? So Leo, 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 whatever that means to you. All right, so in your recent past, your present, your future, what's crossing you? I'm going to do that this time. What's above, okay, the kind of what's on your mind, what's below, okay, and then we're going to do your challenge and advice here. Challenge and advice for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What's challenging Leo this month in July 2018? What is the challenge and advice for Leo? There. Challenge and advice, okay? All right. So, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Emperor. You're showing up as the Emperor this month, Leo. That's wonderful. 8 of Coins. Okay. Okay. So, let's start with the ones that popped out first. We've got the 9 of Wands, or Rods, okay? This is a card of an ideal that you believe in, okay? It's almost, this number, okay, this position in this suit represents nearing completion, okay, of carrying out an ideal or a belief that you have, something that you stand for, okay? You can see this man, he's very proud looking, right? And he has all these wands in the background that he's erected, okay? These are the, you know, steps needed, the steps that support this ideal, okay? The physical steps he's taken. It's fire, it's inspiration, okay? Below, so, and then we had these 2 cards come out, which is very interesting, just like this, Justice, okay, and the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is often like sneaky, or somebody with hidden intentions, not so good intentions, hidden motives, okay? You can see this man he's taken 5 swords. He couldn't even take, you know, if he could take these other 2, he would have. But his hands are full, and he's taken what he can, and he's trying to get out of there. So swords represent communication, ideas, thoughts, words, you know. So it's somebody who is, who's not telling the full truth, okay? He's not telling the full truth, and he's doing it with the intention of getting away with something, okay? And then right above that, we have justice, okay? Justice, the major arcana, about a fair and just outcome, okay? This is universal karma, okay? Justice, the universe making things right. So because this flew out, I'm just looking at the way that they're laying here. We have all of the, well, we have fire, air, and water. No earth, but then the major arcana. So there's something that you stand for, and I think somebody is challenging you, and they're being dishonest, okay? And you are, it's out of your hands, okay? You have to let universe sort it out, whatever that means to you. It could be any situation. It could be in work. It could be in your love life. I don't get that it's so much like your love situation, but it certainly could be. But somebody's definitely being dishonest, and you stand, there's an ideal that you stand for, and you're not willing to compromise. And this person, because you stand tall and you stand firm, this person is trying to use their words and their basically their thoughts and the way they communicate with you to try to manipulate you, okay? See how this man is walking away from this guy too? And this one, he sees him, right? He's facing him, he sees him, but it's kind of out of his hands. So I think you're aware of it. You're aware of it, but it's an undercurrent. You may not be consciously aware that this person is actively trying to, you know, get away with something. But, you know, you're kind of left just having to let universe sort it out and have faith that it will turn out all right, okay? And with justice there, it will. But just be wary this month of somebody who is, you know, too agreeable or too conniving. Anybody who sets off those red flags for you, it is showing up as somebody trying to get away with something. And then we have the Five of Cups next to it, which is, you know, kind of, you know, heartbreak over all this emotion being spilled, okay? The cups represent the water element of emotions. So it's like the realization of what this man did. You know what? And this reminds me of what I just said in the beginning, of compassion that compels someone to do the right thing, okay? That's what justice is. It's divine, divine balance, divine justice, okay? And that justice is always fair. So even the person who is trying to get away with it, who's trying to sneak away, they end up getting, you know, what they deserve in the end, but it's merciful, right? Because it's from the universe, and God is love. So even when we have to learn a harsh lesson, or when this person has to learn a harsh lesson, it's always just, okay? It's the kind, universe mets out the kind of judgment, okay, that compels people to do the right thing. So I don't know how that relates to your current situation, but it's there, it's showing up. And then here is, I believe this is your energy. You know, there's an ideal you stand for, this person's challenging it and has showed themselves to be dishonest, right? And you're kind of like, you're sad because you know that they are going to get what they deserve, right? But you're still sad because you had high hopes for this circumstance, this outcome with this person, and they've proven to, you know, be untrustworthy. So you allow justice to do what it needs to do. You allow the universe and karma to sort itself out, right? You don't go after this person with vengeance or you know, try to retaliate, but you're a little bit heartbroken over it because, you know, it's sad. You're sad for this person. You're sad for the missed opportunity. You're sad to You're disappointed to find out their true intentions. You're disappointed in their actions, right? And here you are looking at all of that disappointment, all that spilled emotion. But with this card, the glimmer of hope is always that there's 2 full cups behind you, okay? So there's a lot in your life, and there's justice again, you know, the universe, karma working out, because maybe you need to learn this lesson as well, you know, of divine compassion. But as soon as you turn around, there is happiness and joy waiting for you, okay? So, I'm not sure how this situation is playing out in your life, but it's showing up strongly. In your recent past, we have the Knight of Cups, okay? So, you know, an emotion you stand for. Emotional ties behind something that you stand for, and it's in the reverse. So coming into July, perhaps this situation playing out, you know, like the 5 of Cups, looking at the sadness, it's you still believe in your ideal, okay, but you've realized that this person can no longer be part of it, okay, but you still stand for it, you still defend it, you still serve it, you're just, it has you upside down currently, okay? And that's coming into the month. So presently you're the Emperor, which is wonderful. The Emperor is, you know, the ultimate ruler, not just a king. He rules an entire realm, right? And he's fair, and he's just, and he is, he rules through subtle action. He's not like a king where he goes charging out, right? He rules, he's one step above that. He rules through observation and calculated, masculine, the left brain, analytical, logical decisions, okay? Crossing you, we have the Fool. So the need to start something new, the need for a new start, which makes sense if, you know, whatever you had going on with this person, you're realizing this person is not gonna be part of, cannot be part of your future. You know, it's not part of your highest good if they're sneaky and they're untrustworthy. Okay, on your conscious mind, we have the 8 of Swords, which is feeling trapped, okay? Thoughts and words, communications from others, perhaps this dishonest person, them communicating to you their actual intentions, whether through their words or their actions, right? Communication comes in all forms, but it's got you feeling really bound and kind of trapped, and it's on your mind, you know, you're still not quite, you're still looking at these upside down cups, you're not ready to turn around and embrace the joy. But you are in a power position with the Emperor. So you are in the power position in this spread, okay? But what's crossing you, what's challenging you right now is the Fool, is the need to start a new journey, okay? The need to start out on a new journey. Below, what's on your subconscious that you may not be aware of, we have the 2 of Coins. Okay, so this is a choice, one or the other, that you have to make, and both of these choices will affect your physical life, okay? They will affect your physical circumstances, whether it's, you know, your house, your car, your possessions, your money, okay? Could very well be money. But you're feeling like, you know, it's a choice between bad and worse, almost, you know, but you're being forced to make it because this person, I really think this person has by showing their true colors and their true hidden intention, dishonest intention, it's forcing you to make a choice that's making you feel like, you know, justice again. It's making you feel like, you know, the right thing is that you have to walk away, but it's making you feel like, if I walk away, I lose this opportunity and they lose this opportunity. But if I stay, it's even worse because they're dishonest. So I know I have to make a choice one way or the other. And this person is going to have to deal with the consequences of their intention, their action. And you're upside down about it, you know? And either choice is going to affect your physical circumstances. And currently, in the future, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is, you know, disruption in your ability to work, your ability to produce results and money and wealth, and your ability to be in that flow, okay, is upside down, and it's going to continue to be upside down unless and until you make that decision. So you may or may not be aware of, you know, the fact that the choice of A or B is weighing so heavily on your mind. I'm going to pull a clarity card for what you need to do to flip this Eight of Coins right side up. What does Leo need to do in order to be able to focus on their work again? What do they need to do in order to turn this Eight of Pentacles right side up for their future? Oh, okay. So, look at that. Seven of Coins. You need to take a step back, okay? If this is the 7 and this is the 8, in your future, you're upside down. Your ability to work is impeded, okay? How do you turn that right side up? How do you fix this outcome? You take a step back to the 7, okay? And you take a look at all you've already accomplished. Look at all the physical things in your life that support you right now, with or without this person, okay? Look at all the things you've already accomplished, all the work you've already done, and the results that have come from it. Look at the fruits of your labor and give yourself some credit for it. Appreciate it, Leo. Appreciate all the progress you've made, okay? Just because you're upside down right now, the way to fix that is to, the way you're going to feel better and the way that you're going to be able to continue to move forward is by appreciating everything you've already done in the past. The wealth and the abundance that's already around you, okay? Your challenge is the Eight of Mirrors. So this is a pretty clear-cut reading. So very obviously, look at the image here. You see a man, he's a wise man, okay? And he's walking down this path. He's walking forward this way. Behind him are all these mirrors. So if he looks back, mirrors represent emotion, okay? These mirrors, if he looks back, are going to reflect to him his past, everywhere he's been, and the emotions he has attached to them, okay? If he turns around for a moment, he's going to be stuck because he's going to be gazing at all these mirrors and caught up in all the emotions of all these mirrors and what it's reflecting back to him. Where he's been, the cups that he's lost, the person who's been dishonest, okay? The dream of something working out with this person and the realization that it's not going to, that those cups have spilled, okay? So as your challenge, if he turns back, it's almost like, I can't think of the story, but like somebody who stares at the sun, okay, or stares at the moon in this case, and can't look away. Narcissus, okay? He stares at his reflection in the water, okay? Water, mirrors represent the water element in this deck. And he can't look away. And he ends up dying, okay? Because he's so stuck looking at his reflection. So your challenge is to continue to walk forward, Leo, whatever that means for you. Don't get stuck up in your emotions. You have the Knight upside down in your recent past. Currently, like, in this situation, you are in the power position. You know, you're in the power position. That person has revealed themselves for who they are, and you're left having to make a choice. But you feel like it's a choice between, you know, bad and worse. It's not a choice you want to make. It's upside down. However, by moving forward, focusing on yourself, moving forward. What's crossing you? What's your challenge? The Fool, a new beginning. The Zero card, infinite potential, new beginning. Okay, this card, as what's crossing you or your challenge, is the same. Well, it's not the same, but it has the same meaning as this card here, which is your actual challenge card. Okay, walking forward, not looking back to get stuck in the reflection of the past. And what's your advice? The Pilgrim. Okay, Page of Scrolls, which would be the Page of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite, which is ideas, communication, okay, words, how you communicate. And what is a page? He's a messenger. He's the beginning. He's not quite a knight, but he's out there doing the work, supporting the cause, supporting the idea, the belief, okay? And in this deck, it's the Pilgrim. What does a pilgrim do? They set off into the unknown for a better life, right? Just like the Fool, okay? They continue walking forward. So, setting out into the unknown, starting a completely new journey, a completely new, you hold on to your ideal, okay? But you start anew, if that makes sense. You choose a new path. You choose to continue without this energy. You don't let it stop you, okay? You are the emperor right now. You are this power position. You are the one who can sit and survey the land and decide where to go, right? But your advice is to get up and journey. Don't stay stuck in that energy, okay? Continue forward, travel, journey, get new experiences, okay, that will embolden your ideal or your belief, okay? Nothing is lost here. Remember justice above that flew out, okay? Everything, this is just and this is right. It may not look like it right now, Leo, but it is, okay? It's part of your karma, not to have been betrayed, okay, but to learn this lesson, to learn compassion that compels people to do the right thing by moving on, by allowing universe, okay, to judge and to karma to work itself out, and by focusing on where you're going now, by not looking back and focusing on where you're going, okay, you are showing this person, whoever this is, compassion that compels people to do the right thing. Divine compassion, okay? The most compassionate thing you could do. You feel bad for this person, perhaps, or you just feel disappointed and angry and sad and upset, and you had dreams and you had hopes and now it's not working out. They've ruined it all. The most compassionate thing you can do for yourself and for this person is to continue on your way like the pilgrim. Just turn your eyes from them to yourself. Turn your eyes from what's been lost, that negative emotion, back to yourself and your life and everything you've already accomplished, because guess what? It's yours. And even if somebody tries, they can't take away what's yours, what you've worked for, what the fruits of your labor. They can't take that away, Leo. Okay? So the most compassionate thing you can do, the thing that is most aligned with divine love and your highest outcome, the ability to focus on your work again and make progress, okay? Bring in the financial and physical rewards, is to turn your eyes from them back to yourself, okay? And your journey and where you're going. Do you see the butterfly up here? Transformation, metamorphosis, new beginning. A butterfly starts out as a caterpillar, okay? And it's a completely different creature. It goes through a metamorphosis and it comes out a butterfly that's able to fly, go anywhere it wants on the wind, okay? On the air element, communication, swords, okay? Take that idea that you have, that this ideal that this person tried to sabotage, let justice work itself out. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to worry about is where you're going, Leo, okay? I'm going to pull an overall outcome for you because I want to know, how this is going to turn out for you. There's all the advice. It's laid out pretty clear. What's the outcome for Leo? What's the outcome for Leo in the month of July? I swear, you guys, the lesson of divine compassion, okay? Compassion that compels someone else to do the right thing. Divine mercy, divine love towards yourself as well. What's the outcome for Leo? What's the outcome for Leo? Sticking. Let me pull that. Look at that. Okay, we got the Eight of Rods, okay, which is a never-ending abundance of ideas, fire, inspiration, okay? And see how they're being thrust outward? It's almost like there's a person standing here and they're throwing the rods of inspiration, okay? So an 8 is a number of infinity, so never-ending, infinite inspiration, infinite ideas, infinite divine inspiration, fire, okay? Fire, the motivation, the get up and go to be able to complete your work and get back into flow, okay? And then what did we get as your outcome? If you're able to, how are you going to get over this heartbreak? You're going to continue forward and not look in the past at all the emotions and all the mirrors that are reflecting from your past, okay? And so if that's your challenge, then your advice is to just be the pilgrim, okay? Continue forward. You don't know what it's going to look like, okay? But as you continue, you're going to get ideas, inspiration, okay? That's going to create a new ideal, a new plan, a new vision. Vision is the word. A new vision of your future, okay? That you can stand for, okay? And once you get there, we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? The ability to give back, the ability to, you have so much abundance. This is like my cup overflows, okay? So much abundance, so much physical abundance, financial, material, wealth, and abundance, okay? That you're able to give to those less fortunate. Okay, Leo? I can't really say it any more than that. It's beautiful, but you've got this person who's kind of, you know, you're upset about it. I don't want to say broken your heart, but they've certainly disappointed you. And you're feeling, you know, you're thinking about the fact that it's making you feel very bound, and you're not quite sure because you have to make a choice, but you don't want to. It's going to be fine, okay? You are the Emperor. You are squarely in your energy. You still stand for these ideals, okay? Universe is still behind you. It's just part of your lesson to learn the compassion for yourself and for this person by letting universe be just, okay? By letting karma work itself out and by focusing on yourself. And once you're able to do that, your final outcome is like such material abundance and wealth and happiness, okay? Because you stood for your ideal and you moved forward into the unknown. That right there is an act of faith. And universe rewards faith with, you take the inspiration you were given and you move forward like a pilgrim into the unknown. And guess what? Universe provides all you need. Universe provides all you need and more, to where you're able to, your cup overflows. You have so much that you're able to give, okay? And this is material, financial abundance, bounty, wealth, okay? Beautiful reading, Leo. Let's pull your archangel guidance. What's the archangel guidance for Leo this month? Guidance for Leo this month. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo most need to know for their highest good for this month of July? What does Leo most need to know for their highest good for this month of July? What does Leo need to know? Okay. Okay, first one. Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand spiritual truths. Okay? What is justice? What is this here? Spiritual truths, okay? Our human minds a lot of times cannot understand how something could be fair or could be just, right? How could some of the terrible things that go on in the world be fair and just? How could this universe be fair and just with some of those terrible things that go on? It's a higher level of understanding, okay? It's something the human ego cannot understand. It's something that you need to be tapped into the divine love to understand. And part of that is compassion that moves people, okay? Mercy that moves people. There's no better way to teach somebody to not do something than to show them undue mercy, right? Because then that person is just left like, I didn't deserve this. I didn't deserve this grace. And it motivates them to do the right thing the next time. Okay? So the universe is going to be showing you signs. Symbols, synchronicities are going to pop up, okay? That is trying to help you to learn this lesson through this person, this betrayal, okay? There's a bigger lesson here. And guess what? It's not going to affect your ability. Look, you're going to have so much abundance at the end of it. But universe wants you to understand this lesson. So be open to that spiritual understanding, okay? Be open to all the symbols that show up in your life. Because universe is going to present them to you, okay? And the other one we got is all is well. Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Okay? What did I just say about all of this being a bigger lesson? Okay? And this understanding, this spiritual understanding, is going to come to you, okay, this month. As long as you just hang in there, okay? It's not a personal betrayal. It's not... It may be a personal betrayal, okay, but it's part of your lesson is what I'm trying to say. It's part of the bigger picture. All is well, okay? All is in... The universe is just. All karma is balanced, okay? All is well. I can't say it any better than that. I mean, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Hidden blessings, okay? The ability to give, the ability to have more than you need, okay? Once this lesson is done. You may be feeling a little upside down right now, okay? A little bound, but it's all in divine timing, I promise. Let's pull your animal totem. So what is the animal totem for Leo for the month of July? What does Leo need to know? What's the animal messenger for Leo in the month of July? What is the animal messenger for Leo? Leo, July. What is the animal totem for Leo in July? Bear, boundaries. Stand your ground. Okay? Stand your ground in this situation. Stand your ground in this person trying to, you know, be deceitful or sneaky or having ulterior motives. Stand your ground. Continue to stand behind your ideal, your belief, okay? And continue to allow new inspiration to come in, okay? Stand your ground, and part of that is the unwillingness to look back and allow that person to pull on your heartstrings, okay? What's done is done, and like the card says, all is well, okay? Your challenge is to not allow it to pull you back in. Focus on yourself. Focus going forward, okay? Like the pilgrim, your advice. Focus going forward. Have faith that all is well, Leo, okay? It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. There's a powerful lesson at the end of this, okay? And I don't know why it's just how universe works, the phrase compassion that moves people. Take that as you will, but there is a lesson in divine love here for you this month, Leo, okay? And I also, I was drawn to do your reading today. I was going to do Taurus, like I said, because I'm a little bit behind. And I just was compelled to do your reading, and I'm so glad I did because it's beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Again, those of you, I'm working on your readings if you have ordered one from me. For the rest of you, I will have my website up by the end of July, and you will then be able to purchase readings from me. So I'm super excited about that. You can find me on Instagram. I do a daily card reading there. I'm also on Facebook. I have a blog too that I will start posting on Facebook. So you can find me at those two, for additional information, spiritual insight. And again, my goal, like I said, is just to offer more love, okay, and inspire you to choose love over fear, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and it helped you, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. This is something I'm going to be doing every month. I'm in this for the long haul, and I'm really excited to welcome you to the Love Evolution now and for years to come. So, oh, and also your feedback is so very appreciated. So leave a comment down below. And again, I'll link my email down there for you, so you can contact me. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask away. So thanks so much, Leo. Love and blessings from my heart. And I will see you guys in August.